Literally just started the stream and my computer is already not happy about it. I hope that's not a problem. But hello. Welcome to the stream. Rivulet? I think my computer has kind of been slowly falling apart for the past like 3 years. But oh well. Meadow mod? I don't even know if Meadow works anymore because it's a new version of the game. But I have done Meadow before on stream, so I guess you just missed out on your chance. I think if Meadow gets updated for the Watcher, I'd like to do that. But you know, Meadow still had a bunch of problems. Anyways. A lot of space? No. Not at all. It's so bizarre. Every like few months, my computer yells at me like, you're running out of storage space on your computer. And I'm like, I haven't done anything. I've like not like downloaded crazy the most that I add to this computer are like new thumbnails for streams, which are like single images that I make like once every week, maybe. Oh yeah, I actually have done that before. Plenty of times. Most of my games are on a different drive. And that one has like a ton of space, not a problem at all. But it's the other one that's like problematic, which is weird because I like don't use it at all. It used to be dust. Dust was the problem. I hadn't like cleaned my computer in like several years. I just like didn't even think about that being a thing that I needed to do. But I like opened it up and it's just like completely full of dust. Like, oh, maybe this is causing problems. Yeah, that was actually a really good swim. That tunnel is like the worst part of the run. This rivulet is really fun to control underwater. Artificer. Nice. Sometimes I think maybe I should try to do some more MSD speedruns. I mean, I'm doing one right now, but like actual attempts for a few reasons. So I used to do a lot more MSC speedruns. There's a point where they no longer are fun. Hold on, do I need to do something? Because, you know, the more you optimize your run... Okay, the game is just lagging just because. Thank you. The more that you optimize the speedrun, the harder it becomes to optimize it more. Because with Rain World especially, you know, there's creatures that like to try to get in your way and try to kill you. And you could try to work around the creatures, and usually it takes extra time, like kill a lizard or to like take an alternate path that's slower, but you know, could avoid the creature or whatever. But you know, at a certain point, if you're trying to save time, it's like you can't afford to do that. That's a funny way to do this room. It's like that just, you know, I can't afford to take the time to avoid this creature. I just need to hope that they don't get in the way. You know. And then you tend to die to running at creatures recklessly. I don't know why I did that room like that. Hello, welcome to the stream. There's a chance that the updates for Rain World has changed creature behavior. I've heard like one person say that creatures are like maybe less of a problem in speedruns. And I don't know how much I can believe that without testing it myself. But the only way to test it, oh, thank you. Wall jump mechanics. The only way to test it really is to just do a ton of runs, just to see how they feel. Like, Artificer and Spearmaster speedruns were very difficult because of the creatures, and like especially scavengers. You know, maybe because of some like numbers being changed around, or I don't know. Something, the update has changed the game in some way that maybe those creatures are less likely to be a problem. You know, I don't think it's gonna be a big difference though. Like Spearmaster probably still sucks just as much as it always has. Possible roll. The impossible plank. EP. Opinions on the Watershed DLC. It's all over the place. These are consistent. It is unfinished. Like literally, the developers did not have the time that they needed to finish it. What was that? Well, what you can do is just download all the on the workshop. Download all of the modded regions individually, and you pretty much have the whole experience right there. I'm partially joking, but you know. Spoiler free, you should probably leave the stream then. Because I'm gonna be talking about the Watcher. I think if you're thinking about playing it, but you haven't done it yet, give it like either like a few weeks for like a quality of life update, or like the 6 months that it's gonna take to like for the full version to release. But even I'm kind of thinking like, is that enough time? 6 months? I don't even know. Especially if they spend most of their time like porting it to consoles. Hello. Welcome in. I feel like what they I mean, I think that what they should have done is delayed the release. they picked a release date and oh, I don't know if they picked it or if it was just kind of forced on the developers. Like you have to release at this date, and they couldn't delay it, and they couldn't, you know, they couldn't really playtest it. Stop doing that. I don't need this proof. I can't even play the Watcher right now, and I think that's like I'm actually just waiting on a patch to fix some big problems so I can just play the game again. which is why I'm doing Rivulet right now. Doing the speed run, which is what I was doing before the Watcher release, so nothing has really changed. Because I can't help but compare it to Downpour, which, you know, when Downpour has literally carried Rain World content for the past 2 years. There's so much stuff to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is a bad swim. Like, here's 5 entire characters and their campaigns with some alternate endings here and there. You know, Survivor Monk got different endings. Artificer has a different ending they can go for. Saints kind of has different endings. There was like challenges, there were expeditions. Then modders got around. The bingo mod was sick. The meadow mode was also sick. Random buffs. I'm not like a huge fan of it personally, but I know a lot of people enjoyed it. There's so much content for Downpour. And the Watcher's like, here's a campaign that's like not finished. And that's it. And yeah, there's multiple endings, but the endings take so long. I mean, okay, normal ending is actually I do like the normal ending. I kind of wish they made 2 different campaigns. And I really think it might have been better like this if they'd made the Watcher as one campaign. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're talking about the Watcher, as always. So watch out for spoilers, I guess. But like, what if they release one campaign, and that's like the Echo stuff? It exclusively focuses on the Echo. And like finding them in various places on the map, and eventually going to Ancient Urban, right? And then it was like, oh, you unlocked a new campaign at some point. I don't know when you would unlock it. Maybe going to Unfortunate Evolution, maybe going to Outer Rim, I don't know. And then it's like, you unlocked a new campaign. And it's like, I guess maybe it'd be different slot maybe to be like the Watcher, but like distorted or something. Oh, hold on, that's a good way to get food. That kind of worked out really well. And you play this different campaign, and the goal of that campaign is the second ending. Okay, stop doing that. Or I don't really know what they could have done, but I feel like a lot of people get mixed up because of the second ending existing. That actually makes the experience of the first ending worse. And whenever I'm talking about the second ending, I mostly mean the experience of actually getting the ending, not really the ending itself. It's just like, it's like one cutscene is pretty cool. Sure, that's fine. The problem of the problem is the process of getting that ending. No, but the thing is, so I'm sure what a lot of people did is they got the first ending, then they explored the map, and did the second ending at the same time. So it was like a kind of mixed together, right? And that's what I did. I mean, I was accidentally running the regions without knowing it, and I looked at the map and I was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I figured out like when I was already halfway done. But even like exploring the exploration is kind of annoying because of the nature of the portals. We basically need to memorize all the portal locations, where the portals go, where they connect in the region that they're going to. Oh, come on. Because if there's like some place that you missed out on, and it's like, I want to go back to that place and explore it more. Good luck finding your way back. So you gotta look at the world map and be like, all right, this region connects to that region, which connects to this region. And the portal in this region is on the far left, maybe, because it doesn't show on the map, so you just have to guess. I don't know what that was, but it worked out. Please put, I mean, surely they have to add portals to the map, right? And if they're nice, they'll also add in the destination on the map too. Although Karma Gates don't do that, so that's probably expecting too much. They added portals. You should play the DLC. Well, wait a bit. I feel kind of bad because I've like only said negative things about the DLC in these streams. I need to make a region tier list, just so I can focus on the regions that I do like. Because the sad thing is that the regions that I like are the smallest ones. Actually, hold on. Let me look at a map right now. I mean, they're not small regions, but they're just like average size, you know. Desolate Tract, Stormy Coast, Signal Spires, Verdant Waterways, Rusted Rex, Sunlit Port. Sunlit Port is tiny. All these regions are like average to small, right? And then there's regions like Aether Ridge, Cold Storage, and they're just like, those two regions are huge, and they're horribly annoying to navigate. They're very like anti-platformer design. Well, I guess that's the point. They're supposed to be hard to navigate, but they're like, I don't know, they're just way too big. I am familiar with Don't Starve. I've never played the game. Like 20th time I've said this. I've never played the game, but I know a lot about it. And yeah, it looks cool, but I don't think I'm interested. And you'll actually, I'll notice. I don't know what you guys' opinions on the regions are, but I find that if I look at the regions that are created by a certain mod developer and the basically all the Aether Ridge regions I don't like, and then the rest of them I do like, but the Aether Ridge regions are just absolutely massive, and they connect to so many other regions that you always end up there. Aether Ridge has 4 connections to other regions. And it also connects to all of the starting regions. So when you start the DLC, you're likely to end up in Aether Ridge as your second region. Cold storage has... Okay, 4 connections. One of them is an echo, and it also has its own echo, and it also has a one-way path. That's a Tor Desert. It's cool. It's a good region. I like the room with like a trillion crabs in it because it keeps like duplicating them. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? I took a route because when I first played The Watcher, I took a route through the game that went through a lot of the regions that I ended up liking the most. So my first experience with The Watcher was that it was really good. And then, you know, what ended up happening is I wanted to explore as much as I could. And I ended up finding the regions that I liked, but they were also small, so I finished exploring them pretty quickly. And what ended up happening is I was left with the huge regions that I didn't like, and I was like, well, that's all I have left to do. I have to go back to these regions. What the heck is this movement? And then Outer Rim, which is it's a place. I'm still kind of just amazed that the second ending is in the game. Like, the developers really thought about it and like, yes, we're going to put this in the DLC as one of the main endings. That a lot of players are going to do because they're completionists. And they want all the rainbow content they can get. Oh no, did you keep getting sent back and forth through the portal until you ran out, you became portal fatigue and it sent you to a rotted region? That's tragic. If you ever end up in those regions, it's more worth it just to die and get sent back than to like shelter and banish yourself to the Shadow Realm for hours. Okay, here's a suggestion. It's very spoilers, even though we're already talking about spoilers. Let's say you go to Outer Rim and the prince is just there. You just enter that room and they meet you and they're like, oh hey, you can help me with my goal. Here, take this seed and take it somewhere special. Take it somewhere, and they give you some sort of cryptic hint. And you're like, okay, I have the seed now. What do I do with it? And like, oh, I know. And you take it to Unfortunate Evolution and you give it to the Rotworm, and the Rotworm is like, thank you. I mean, it wouldn't say anything, but it would, with its great like void powers or whatever, because we assume that they have some sort of influence over the world, the Void Worms, and the Rotworm too. The Rotworm then takes that seed and spreads it through the portals. This is assuming that the Rotworm is the one responsible for the portals, because I feel like that makes sense. They would then do that to spread the rot to every region. And maybe at that point you'd go back to the prince or something. Or maybe that would just be the ending. And it's like, that seems pretty short. It's like 1,000 times shorter than what you actually have to do. But it's also, you need to find 2 very specific regions that are kind of hidden, right? If you never think about going to, or using creating a portal without a Karma Flower, or just going through too many portals and you end up in Outer Rim, then you end up there. Unfortunate Evolution is quite a hidden area. It's only accessible at the very bottom of cold storage. If you're confused, that's because you haven't played the DLC. The new Rain World DLC, The Watcher, it adds a lot of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. There's also a connection from Badlands to Unfortunate Evolution, but it's basically a non-existent connection. Because I've not heard of anyone who's actually managed to get up there without like trying for a long time and knowing that it existed because they were looked at the maps. But I feel like that's fair enough. Just just to have to visit 2 areas that are very significantly connected to the rot to get the ending. Instead of doing like an incredibly long and boring and repetitive like quest of just like what your gameplay essentially becomes is find a karma flower, create a random portal, and hope that you end up in the right place that you want to go to. It just repeats for as long as you can, just like finding karma flowers, and just hope that you get lucky, I guess. So shall I call up for the watcher? I think there's probably a mod that lets it happen, but it's disabled at the moment. It was available like right when the DLC released, and then they disabled it. That's fun. I really suck at this. Do we have a theory on what the portals? What's up with the portals? I guess that has to be the echo. Yeah. Because the echo sends you through the portal for the first time. By visiting the echo, you gain the ability to create portals. I like to think that it's well, okay, the echo straight up says, I will give you a gift, and that gives you invisibility. And I think the ability, the invisibility, the invisibility, is basically just a form of entering the realm that the echoes are in. Because, you know, you can't always see the echoes, you have to like be like karmically aligned or whatever. You might need to activate them first. You might need to eat a karma flower like Artificer, although let's maybe not consider that for this. So the more and more that you meet this echo, the more that it gives you these like gifts, which, you know, echoes already give you gifts. They increase your karma, right? In base game. And it basically makes you kind of become more like an echo. I mean, I don't think the Slugcat is an echo, or is that they become an echo, but they become more echo-like. And so when you have the max level ability, you kind of enter that like you enter the existence that the echoes are always in, basically, just temporarily. And so you can't interact with anything physical. You know, you can't grab items, you can't interact with creatures. But the little void spawn thing, they show up. And the void spawn, the echo mentions that they can see them and that they are annoyed by them, which, you know, they attack you directly, right? I like to think that the rotworm is more associated with the story than it actually is. Because as far as I'm aware, the rotworm is just there, just to be a cool like set piece, and they don't actually do anything. By the way, let's have a look at this this map right here. Let's go to Unfortunate Evolution. Now this looks a lot like Pebbles, obviously, And a lot of these rooms, they are like a copy of a room from Pebbles, but they're like rounded out. So this is probably just because it's like raw stuff. So of course the rooms aren't the exact same shape. They're very similar. However, this room is completely different. Just like this structure in the middle is not here in Pebbles. Like all of this is different. And then obviously this is very different. But even let's say that there was something here and it's kind of been like carved out. Pebbles, like, I'm pretty sure that like the memory arrays or whatever they're called, they're like not this high up. And they also don't have these kind of connections, right? So it's very similar, but honestly, I don't think it's Pebbles. And even if it was Pebbles, it wouldn't be, it'd be like alternate timeline, shenanigans, which, kind of like was what happening in the base world. Different pipe? Maybe. I don't know. I think it's probably not Pebbles, and if it is Pebbles, it's like not the Pebbles that we know. But yeah, I would like to think that the Rotworm has more to do with the story. Because there's also Voidworms. Right? Voidworms exist. They are in the game, but we don't really know what their deal is. There's some theories that the Voidworms are the one who kind of create the cycle. And thus, like, create a desire for living things to want to escape the cycle and then go to the Void Sea, right? And that theory kind of suggests that the Voidworms are like very powerful and have an influence over the world. And if there was a rotted Voidworm, that they would also have an influence over the world. Maybe with different goals, like spreading the rot more. But also, it seems like the prince really likes that there's portals. I mean, I don't know their dialogue very well. Actually, there's a wiki now. Hold on. The prince. Do you have dialogue? Yes, okay. Thank you, wiki people. Much time has passed since your last visit, and my kingdom grows. A will at odds with my own. Okay, so I had already seen most of the dialogue. But it seems like their goal is to infect everything with the rocks, right? And the fact that there's portals, you know, that go everywhere makes that a lot easier. So maybe they found a way to create these portals to help them spread the rot. Or maybe they're like, oh, there's portals all of a sudden. That's helpful. Don't press jump too much there. This is a very difficult wall pound, so I don't really get much space. But you know, I feel like if a future update adds another ending, I think most likely it's going to be about the Watcher specifically. Because we have an ending that's about the Echo, we have an ending that's about the Rots, but we don't have anything about the Slugcat itself. But we do get the dreams that don't really go anywhere. I don't know if anyone has like gotten any good information out of the dreams, but they don't really seem to lead anywhere. Other than maybe giving a bit of characterization to the Slugcat. Like, oh, you know, when the Slugcats are fighting each other, the Watcher just sits back and watches. When all the Slugcats are going to the Void Sea, the Slugcat doesn't want to move on. The Watcher. Forgot how to fast roll. Ow. How far I bounced off of that. So because of the wiki, the more things are being figured out about don't do that. Some more things are being figured out about the new creatures. And I kind of realized that some creatures are pretty in depth. Like the moths. The moths have like, the moths are quite complicated. You know, even though most of the time they just enter a room and sit there. Yeah, they're just looking around. They're like vultures, but they don't have really good vision. Because, you know, vultures only show up if there's something going on in a room already. If there's creatures there, if there's like a dead creature, then especially they will show up. But the moths, they just kind of, you know, fly down, look around, and then they leave, maybe. But the way that they work is that they are interested by dead creatures based on how much food they give. Like, if you were a hunter, the amount of food pips that you get from eating a creature, if it's above 2, if it's 2 or more, then they care enough to eat it. And they also have reputation. So if you give the moths food, they will like you. So like a centipede or I guess like a dead lizard or something. I guess you could try to give that to them. I don't know how that would work, but you can give stuff to them to increase their reputation. If you hurt them, it's either like you hurt them or like if you fight other creatures or something like that, then they don't like you. Below a certain reputation, they will try to kill you by dropping you off a cliff or just from fall damage. If they really don't like you, then they'll eat you. And they also share some reputation with each other. So if you fight one of them, then other moths might also try to kill you. And there's a little bit more to it. But it's like, there's actually stuff going on with this creature. And you can actually see them eat food, which is so rare. I mean, even just creatures like taking food back to their den. Okay, what is this? Okay, I need to hold to the right. See, that's too far, apparently. I really like the idea of throwing these bowl fruit and then picking them up later in the water. It really works. It worked really well that one time, and then I think that's gonna be hard to replicate. There we go. I should probably eat these fruit later so I can pick up some items when going through these rooms. Yeah, that's probably how I should do this. And I really do want to eat the fruit before this room. Unfortunate. There's some more information on the speedruns. There's 4 categories at the moment. There's first ending with no warps. First ending with warps. All echoes. I don't know if that requires first ending. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that should be like that. I feel like getting all the echoes is its own goal, and that, you know, it's kind of pointless to then go for the ending after that. But oh well, I didn't decide on these categories. I guess, you know, there is an echo in the last area, so that is included in the count of all of them, so that's fair. Like half blink? What was that? And then there's second ending, which, you know, maybe no one is ever gonna do. And it's kind of just implied that you're gonna have to use warps there. There is a chance that the runs get changed significantly because of a potential for an intro skip. Second, please, developers. Everyone would be very happy. But it really doesn't change the run at all. It just, you know, makes it like 20 minutes shorter. It's kind of funny thinking, like, a lot of the base game endings, or I guess Downpour too, a lot of them are just like get to a certain place. Like go to the depths, or go to Outer Expanse, or go to Metropolis, go to the depths again. Or they just rely on like a handful of key items, like the refraction cell, or a pearl, or a neuron. I guess that's Hunter too. Should I do real runs? I don't know. I feel like I'm still not doing very well. Maybe I'll just try to like never slow down. Yo, your name is purple today. I guess it's going well. I mean, I'm still doing practice runs. Please. This water room, I don't like it. I think Meadow mode has spoiled me. Because it gives you infinite breath, right? Am I making that up? No, it doesn't. Or is it Meadow mode but not story mode with Meadow mod? No, just like I feel like swimming with like Survivor with infinite breath is way better than Rivulet, which doesn't make sense at all because that's what Rivulet should be. But in an attempt to make Rivulet like faster underwater, it's like harder to control, and that really should be their strength. Would it even be that like unbalanced if Rivulet could breathe forever underwater? Because like, yeah, you can survive indefinitely at the end of cycles, but like that'd be sick. Imagine like exploring the world, but it's like flooded, and you have to stay out of the rooms that are like actually raining. Man, maybe there's like an entirely new ecosystem. I mean, there's like hazers, right? I don't know. Hazers might be the only creature that we know of that does something different when it's raining. Maybe, no wait, Rain World sequel idea. It's far, far in the future. Actually, this doesn't make sense. Okay, that was all awful. I think the problem is that the rain is so recent and like spontaneous that animals haven't really had time to adapt. They just know how to like run away from the rain, right? So all the creatures that we see just run from the rain, they shelter, but they're not really adapted to it. But in like a much more advanced ecosystem, creatures would be adapted to work with the rain. Still not on the surface, but like underground where it floods. Where it's like there's an entirely new ecosystem that comes out when it starts raining. Or, you know, a lot of creatures, their behavior kind of works with the rain. It's like they do one thing when it's not raining, and then they do another thing when it does rain. And there's kind of ecosystems like this in the real world, like places where it floods all the time. For part of the year, it might be like not much water, and then for another part of the year, it's like everything is completely flooded. There's like kind of a surprising lack of aquatic creatures in this game, though. There's like jetfish. Jetfish, snails, like salamanders. But it makes sense that it's not for rivulets, because that's a lot of work for... Yeah, the point of rivulet is that you're on a time limit, you're trying to get to the next shelter in time before it rains. Not hang out as long as you want after it's already raining. This is like the most like simple room. Like right the moment you enter the room, you can jump into the water and plunk, but it's like I mess it up all the time still. Trying to reclaim world record, hopefully. Okay, what is that? That's the second time that's happened. How am I doing that? My goodness. Actual, like, threats. Yeah, okay. I mean, I haven't even beaten my own PB with creatures disabled, so that's my goal right now. I'm very hopeful. Am I? Not really. I'm hoping that because there's some categories for the Watcher now. I hope that all echoes is different than the regular ending in a significant way. Because obviously the normal ending routes already gets 8 echoes, so you just need to get 5 more. But like surely the route isn't just do the same old routes and then tack on the echoes at the end, right? Surely like there has to be difference. There's like a lot more difference than that, right? And if the route is different, like if it actually I mean it should go through new regions obviously, but I mean, okay, the echo chains are like an obvious path to take, but like, what if it started with the other echo chain and then it loops back around to the old echo chain? But that would have to skip out an Aether Ridge, so it probably is just going to be the same routes. But maybe it'll like start with Aether Ridge and then like split off into the like Desolate Tract route, and then it'll like join back on the other chain. Yeah, more detours to like get an echo and then leave and take another route. What was that? Gamble percent. I'm not interested in dynamic warps until there's a way to like consistently go to where you want to go, basically. Where like once it gets to the point where we can basically treat them as if there's a new set of portals that you can access whenever you want, then I might do that kind of run. Rip. Cool. That was actually kind of going pretty well. So on speedrun.com right now, I've had like no say in the categories. Like I could probably speak up if I wanted to, but right now it's ending 1 with no dynamic warp, ending 1 with dynamic warp, ending 1 all echoes, no dynamic warp, and then ending 2. And I guess actually I don't know. It doesn't specify seeds, but I assume that if we're going to use the warp, it should be seeded. If the seed works correctly. Warp percent. Yeah, of course. Because I can't imagine ever wanting to do a run where you're literally just like rolling the dice at some point. It's like, oh, I just hope I go to the right region. Oh, I did go to the right region, time to restart. Actually, I want to look at the map a little bit. So the main Echo Chain, Aether Ridge, Badlands, Shattered... Or, I missed one. Aether Ridge, Tor Desert, Badlands, Shattered Coast, Cold Storage, Salination, Shattered Terrace. It would be really hard to go backwards. I guess you would get the Salination Echo, and then you go backwards. I guess it'd be Salination, and then you go to Cold Storage, Surface, Desolate Tract. Then you do that chain. I guess add a Signal Spires, and then do Verdant Waterways, Fetid Glen. That's so much backtracking. In that case, it'd actually be really nice to be able to teleport from Salination to Desolate Tract and skip the entire trip back. I just kind of wish that there wasn't so much backtracking. And it didn't start with the same chain. I mean, let's say I did want to start with the other chain. Turbulent Pump, no. Desolate Tract, Turbulent Pump, Heat Ducts, Stormy Coast, Signal Spires, then Verdant Waterways, Fetid Glen. And then you're stuck in Fetid Glen. How do you get to Aether Ridge? That's on the other side of the map. Or you can only use dynamic warps? No thanks. There is a kind of weird roundabout way to do it. So it would be... The whole route would be Sunlit Port, Rusted Rex, Desolate Tract, Turbulent Pump, Heat Ducts, Stormy Coast, Signal Spires, get that Echo, then go back to Verdant Waterways, Fetid Glen. Then Salination, get the Echo, go back. Oh no, you can't go to Cold Storage. Rip. And you can't go to Heat Ducts either, because that's a one-way. Maybe in Stormy Coast, this is a complicated route. Maybe in Stormy Coast, you go to Cold Storage, get the Echo, and then go back to Stormy Coast. Then get the Signal Spire Echo, then Verdant Waterways, then Fetid Glen, then Salination, get that Echo, go backwards through the Cold Storage Echo that you already got earlier. Badlands, get the Echo to get the Shattered Coast, then from Shattered Coast go to Aether Ridge, then get the Tor Desert Echo, then the Badlands Echo. I have to go back to Storage Coast to get the Shattered Coast, or maybe when you're in Shattered Coast, you get the Echo, go back, and then the Badlands Echo, or no, the Tor Desert Echo would be the last one that you get, and then you use Daemon to get back to Shattered Terrace. I will try to make that route work, because it'd be fun if it was different than the normal ending routes. But I feel like there's a decent chance that it's just the same as the normal ending plus some extra stuff at the end. Man, I wish I could be playing the Watcher right now. I wish it wasn't broken. Maybe like merge fixes it. Maybe I should try that. I don't think I noticed it on my first playthrough. I don't know if that's because I just didn't notice, or because it just wasn't the problem. I think it might have something to do with entering portals too quickly. Because, you know, when you're playing casually, you're going to want to find, like, shelters. You don't want to just, like, rush from portal to portal as fast as possible. But yeah, you would expect it to show up. Don't throw a rock there. You would expect the problem to show up when I was playing normally. Didn't in your stream, remember when your stream went down for a while? I think you said that there were like other problems with your computer. Was that because of rain rule? Yeah, that sounds like the same problem. But it's not something that happens regularly. It seemed to be happening constantly for me. You know, I kind of feel like just like trying to see if it happens again. I'll finish this run and I'll hop onto the watcher in a bit. Have I reported the bug? No. Damn it, this impossible room. I'm trying to hit the bubble fruit with a rock so that they fall into the water early. But it's hard to aim at something off screen. Maybe if I was like a blizzard lizard or something, it'd be easier. I've heard some people complain about blizzard lizards being overpowered. And I agree, they are powerful. But also they're like the slowest lizard in the whole game. They're so slow. And they also have like a really long telegraph to their attack. The biggest problem with the blizzard lizards is that they can shoot you off screen and just kill you instantly. And their wind can push you even if they don't notice that you're there. So sometimes they're blocking your path, and even if you become invisible, you still can't get past them. And then them being slow is actually a bad thing because they don't move out of your way quickly. They just kind of sit there. And also there's like 4 of them in the whole game. And the area is like not very open. There's a lot of places to hide and to like dodge the attack. Did that give me fall damage? Also, I've found that this plunk is more consistent if I wait for the waves to get into a specific position. If you just run and do it immediately, sometimes the water won't be in a good spot. Whoa, that's the first time I've like fall damage canceled a plunk. Okay, see, once again, I'm messing up like the easiest plunk in the whole game. See, what is up with this one? There we go. Well, actually, what would make a lot more sense I think a more reasonable version of the Blizzard Lizard is if it wasn't wind, it was just cold. And if you stood in the cold for too long, I mean, there's a cold meter normally, right? So you would get cold faster when you're standing around them, but also it would stun you. And instead of a laser beam that they shoot at you, it would be more of like a cold breath. And if you get caught in it, and it's like much shorter range, it would slow you down and stun you, and then they would bite you like normal, like a normal lizard, right? I think that'd be a much more reasonable, you know, creature design instead of like instant death beam and wind that just pushes you out of the way constantly, and also deflects spears. That's also a little bit ridiculous. Like, they're really hard to kill. Okay, if that was a decent run, I just messed up like 2 rooms. Whoops, I just closed the game for no reason. I need to go enable the mods now. Yeah, it's strange that the laser beam is like instantaneous. It's like a laser, like light. It can travel across the entire screen instantaneously, and the beam always stays completely straight. It doesn't bend as they change their aim. And it's infinite range. So like, well, maybe it's not infinite range, but it's gone across like very long distances as far as I've seen. It's like, they're just like infinite energy, basically. Like the lizard will literally be dead. Wait, do they have the wind when they're dead? I don't think so, actually. That's the other lizard that does that. But that kind of makes sense, because for the basilisk is what they're called, right? To me they're like covered in spores. So even if you just get close to them, you're affected by the spores around them, right? So even if they're dead, the spores are just still there, right? It's not like they're constantly producing them. It's just like on the surface of their body. Let's turn on in-game music. I like the Watcher OST. Oh, maybe I should try this. I'll do low quality. If this breaks everything because no one tested it, that's too bad, I guess. Fire lizard and heat ducks. I can't. Is that like more or less ridiculous? Like a literal dragon. By the way, I'm sure everyone has tested this at this point, but this doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Doesn't need a flamethrower. I mean, they did add flamethrowers straight up, so. Where is it? Farm raise next? Whoa, I got launched. I mean, at this point, they might as well just add a dragon, right? By the way, if you hold up and right in this room, you'll always grab onto the pole. I tried doing like a fall damage cancel like you do in the depths, but it doesn't work. Chimney canopy. Maybe I should just... Well, no, that's probably a bad idea. Okay, so here's the route. Oh, zoomies. We're gonna go to... Actually... Oh, I have lap mod on. Let's actually go to, let's go up immediately. For all echoes. That's what I'm doing. Don't piss me off. I don't know. Hopefully there's food in this room. There's no flies. Ah, the egg bug didn't come with me. Oh, there were bat flies, but they got away really quickly. I picked up a rock and it dropped the bat fly. Hello? There you are. So probably eat like a centipede and then come back to the shelter. It's probably a good idea. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna shelter here immediately. So do I want to get the Aether Bridge Echo immediately? Is that necessary? I mean, the way the route works out, I end up coming back to Aether Ridge anyways, going through the Echo Portal anyways. So yeah, I am really close to it right now. But we're gonna go to that Echo regardless. Oh, I'm also not gonna know where I'm going. Hopefully well, I know the first part of the route pretty well, at least. Oh no, it's them. Okay, just do this. Just climb the poles. Also, it's very quiet right now. I did turn on music, right? Demons. Ah. Thank you. I can probably do this. Yeah, that worked out. They're just silly little guys. Apparently they're supposed to be afraid of everything. I assume that's how they're going to be patched. They're going to make it so that they run away from creatures instead of just standing still. The hell was that angle? Yeah, those throw angles are crazy. New arena mode tech. I just realized we're probably gonna get arenas that are designed around the new regions, or maybe just like copied from the regions directly. That's gonna be cool. I don't trust this guy. Oh, you're already dead. I think actually part of why barnacles act the way they do is because of some sort of pack behavior where there's supposed to be like a leader and they all follow the leader around. So if the leader is standing still and not doing anything, even if you're hitting them with rocks, they're not going to move because the leader is standing still. So you need to hit the leader with rocks, but of course you're not going to know who the leader is. I think that might be why they are inconsistent with whether they run away or not. All right, I can't do that. Wait, that might have worked if I pounced. Whatever. You're coming with me, Orange Lizard. Yeah, and they like to bunch together too. Do you make me go faster? Maybe. Why'd I fall down? Actually, this guy's a mistake. Maybe if I was Hunter. Oh, that was close. Random moments. Oh, we're back here. I'm gonna work back there because we're testing the routes. I'm not testing. I'm doing an actual run or not. I don't know what room it is. Desolate Tract, and then just guess one of these, I guess. They don't even have. There's like no convention here at all. It's just A1 from 1 to like 40. Oh, here we are. There's the blue lizard. Is this unrealistic? Yeah, probably. We lost the funny music though, unfortunately. This is a very vault room. Oh, actually, I want to test. Does this work out? It does. Well, that's a neat little shortcut. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, he didn't grab me. Okay, I think I got lucky there. I feel like most people have not seen these creatures that much, and definitely not interacted with them that much either. They are dangerous. They do try to eat you, but they're kind of bad at it. Hello. I feel like if Desolate Tract was part of like the main world, the base game world, it'd be like a really fascinating region with some sort of explanation behind its existence. That I'd like to know about. Yeah, they are all different. Oh, the obstacle salamander. He's funny. I guess I'm saying if it was part of the world, it'd have some sort of lore significance. But as far as I'm aware, it really doesn't. Like the way that Memory Crypts is like where the Ancients' memories were stored and is protected by the Mirror Birds. Or how Sky Islands is like a communications array for the iterators to communicate with each other over long distances. I guess this region's like outskirts. Like, what is the explanation for outskirts? Doesn't really have anything. It's just kind of a place, you know? I feel like there's it feels like there's some locations where there should be pearls, and there's just nothing. But even if you did have pearls, like, who would read them? The prince? I can't wait to climb up the outer rim plenty more times. Can't even passage to bring pearls with you. Okay, just checking the map real quick to see if I'm going in the right way. I think I'm trying to get to Stormy Coast right now, which is the next region. I don't know where the stormy... I need to find where this portal is. Actually, I think I do know where it is. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's not that bad right now. 77%. The evil orange lizard. Okay, how are you supposed to do this room normally? I think you can use a spear. Or do that. Oh, there's more lizards here. No, I jumped too high. Yeah, don't jump there, just climb up normally. Oh, can't go that way. Ooh, that wind tried to push you off. Nope. I disagree with you, game. Okay, watch out for the steam here. Okay, I could have gone. Not very nice to put a steam vent that just pushes you off, but there's no indication when it's gonna happen. It's like, oh, I'm safe, and you go and then you just get pushed off and die. So from here, I think I just go to the left. Do I need to shelter? No, not yet. After you meet a few echoes, shelter or portal fatigue kind of stops being a problem. Hold on, I think my PC is starting to... Yeah. Okay, I'll find a shelter. So it doesn't like me going through too many portals too quickly. So it should be this portal, I think. Okay, the problem is that I don't know where to go. There's a blue lizard. Maps help me. So, in cold storage... Where am I even in cold storage? We're here. There's no shelters, as normal. And I want to get to... from cold storage to salination. Which is just the echo, which is also really far away. Oh, it's not that far away. It's not that far away. It's just that this map is really confusing. So it's hard to plan out routes. So I think if I go left, it's funny, the game is paused and nothing is happening. It's still doing this. Left, 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 down, down. Okay, that's actually pretty fast. Just go left a bunch. Don't mind the lizard. Don't mind the jet engine either. I think this way still. See, this is what I'm talking about with... Look, there's actually this tile right here that I'm standing on. You can't see it at all. That's fun. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Can I... Hold on, is this the right room? If I die here, I'm gonna be disappointed. Okay. That does go down. Yeah, it does have the invisible tiles. Okay, hold on. It keeps going. Because that definitely looks like it goes off screen, right? And then whatever this is. Goodness. Wait, is this the wrong way? No. This is still it. So this is actually not that long of a route. Yeah, I'm sure that actually gets better when you know where to go. You just kind of fall through that room really quickly. And there hasn't really been any creatures in the way either. This egg bug. Hello. I hope this is close enough to get pulled through the portal. Actually, I don't think I want to go to this portal, right? Shoot, I should have sheltered in... Where's my last save point? I just coincidentally did that at the same time as the echo. Oh, it's just this echo portal. That's kind of convenience. I think I just go to Signal Spires now, right? I'm going to shelter here. I'm gonna die, is what I said, actually. Actually, this is the save point. I'm just gonna restart the game. I guess nothing really happens. Like, the game performance isn't really that bad. The stream seems to be working fine. So nothing like nothing happens from Rainworld eating all the resources, but just don't like it. Not a fan. Stream working? Absolutely. Deja vu. I think I've been in this room before. No, that's just Latmon. Don't do that jump. Assuming I could just float. That's not correct. And we got more of these guys. And a green lizard. It'd probably be worth it if there's a shelter like right here. But I'm pretty sure there's a shelter somewhat soon. It'd probably be better to go to this shelter and then go backwards to that portal. Maybe not, I don't know. And instant death because I messed up the pull hop. No shelter up there. So there's a shelter right here. Maybe you would take this shelter? This is a nice song. I think I've commented that every single time I've gone through this area. Don't go this way, it's death. Says the background graffiti. Whoops. Whoops. Stop doing that. Okay, this is impossible. just go up, just climb up the right side, or the left side. Hello. Corner wall pants? Could run these halls. I kind of get the feeling that this echo isn't really attached to any particular location. It's not like the base game echoes, where it's like they're in one spot because they're attached to that location. Or maybe not location, maybe more like... Well, I get like the farm race echo, the chimney echo definitely. Maybe the shaded echo. They're in the memory crypts. They're close to the memory crypts. They actually do mention like where their memories are kept. Have a question? Go ahead. Sorry about that. Nope, I'm bad. There we go. Strawberry? Like, he's still alive. He's not. They have more health than you'd expect, though. They're quite durable. Lizard. Another strawberry. Okay, just take this path. It's that drop wig. Not going that way though. Oh, I thought I was dead. I thought I was super dead. Get out of the way! Man, I can't blame it. Whoa, slow down. Yo, he grabbed onto the whale? That's funny. I forgot the like other route that I found in this area. Because you can take another path that leads to a pipe that goes straight up here. This pipe right here. I forget what that route is though. Good luck, brave strawberry. I actually love that this den boost is here. There's no way this is intentional. Well, maybe. Like, look at that. It's perfect. I mean, it does take a while. So do I want to go to this portal? Hold on. More routing, more routing. I don't... How do you den boost? Like, slide into the den, hold down, and then press jump at some point. There's some timing to it, but I don't really know what it is. But you know how like sometimes you could try to like slide into a pipe to enter it faster? Like try to do that, but with a den that you can't enter, and it'll push you out. Yeah, right. So the portal or the gates, the karma gates are open. The ones that lead to the echoes. I'm going to shelter here, but I'm not sure if it's faster to shelter here or to not shelter at all because the last echo was the save point anyway. So I guess the question is this to get to Verdant Waterways, is it faster from this portal or from the echo portal? I should have, I didn't eat the bat fly and it evaporated. Hello. Is the shelter... There's another shelter that I could have taken? Oh, okay. But it's unnecessary to shelter at all. With the echo. Yo, oh, I should have grappled on him. I missed. I mean, I'm fairly certain that the water is impossible to cross normally. Like, yeah, you could use dev tools. You could use warp menu. You could use any sort of cheats to skip past that section and go straight to the gates. I don't even think that you can... Because what does that area look like? It's, as, like, Survivor and Outer Expanse. You can't even get from that section... Like, if you got past the gates, you couldn't be able to get back to the rest of Outer Expanse either, right? Oh shoot, I was supposed to exit. Oh well. I'll just go back through the portal. Any day now. So yeah, just remember to actually exit out here. Oops, also... No! The worm! He escaped. Oh. Good thing there's a pipe over here. I mean, if you're gonna use dev tools to access areas that you shouldn't be able to, you might as well just like like you could teleport to like Sky Islands, for example. You can teleport to Five Pebbles. The regions are accessible technically, but there's just nothing different about them. I think that they're just the same as they would be for Survivor. Like I've teleported to Five Pebbles and he has like a default Survivor dialogue. Nothing happens. Hey guys. Wait, please move. Thank you. Ascension. You've gone to the Void Sea. I've not tested that out, but yeah, they're just not supposed to be accessible normally. So there's nothing there. Honestly, it's weird that the regions are even accessible. But I don't know if there's any reason, if there's anything bad about them being loaded in. They're not even loaded in, so you like enter them. Cyan, please don't. I'm doing a skip here. Maybe a spear. No, you have to use an item to throw boost, so you can't have a spear. Not this frog. Aye. Oh, go up. There's some way to do this room quickly with a grapple worm. Do you want to move? Thank you. Oh, snail. Oh, the worm. Okay, that's awful. Now this guy's after me. Oh, goodbye. No kelp here for some reason. Oh, here he is. My worm! How dare you? I guess one potential benefit of this route is that you get the worm early, and it might make you go faster for the rest of the run. I forget which regions I'm going to next, so I don't know how useful the worm would be. This is all echoes, by the way. Oops, careful. Don't fall down there, you will just straight up die. Well, it doesn't kill you, but you'll die eventually. Hello, welcome to the stream. You need help? No, wait, it's a karma gate. And this is actually the last echo we need, so I'll have the ability for the rest of the run. What is Watcher lore? I don't know, man. Yeah, I tried to bring the grapple worm into Ancient Urban, and it just does not want to work. I don't know if it's because the worm leaves. I don't know if it's because the worm can't enter a special kind of portal. I think that portal only opens up if you're intangible. Don't touch me. Wait, I just realized. Let me look at the map. Fetid Glen. It's probably not that bad just to go up here. Is there a shelter up here? There's a shelter somewhat close. There's like 6 eel lizards down at the bottom of this region. That's funny. Yeah, let's not take that route. So nice EI jump. Also, computer, you good? Ooh, almost. As in, almost not good. Nice spear. Oh, food? There were bubble fruit in the other area. Oh, I think did I say left? You should go right. Or no? What have you done now? If you're at the Sky Islands gates, that means you're around Chimney? Yeah? So Chimney, you should go to the right, and then up. It's very close to the Sky Islands gates. It's like just on the other side of the area. Okay, goodbye. Yep, at the top of Chimney. I think we also have max karma right now, so I could do some funny movements. Just got scammed in game. Did this go over there? Why is this room made like this? So this part of the room, where am I? Right here. So this part of the room is just here. This should be its own room. I can't get up here. I mean, I actually think I can get up there, but like, you shouldn't be able to get up there normally. Also, yeah, bugs. Please. Oh, I don't have max karma yet. Maybe like this. That does work. Why does this connection exist? Why is this here? I don't understand. What's your mood percent? Also, my computer is yelling at me again. It's like 50 vultures. That's just how it is, you know. right. This is a fun situation. You really don't want to mess with that spitter spider. It's not a good idea. It's not worth it. You're gonna be poisoned for the rest of your life. Yep, I'm gonna have to restart the game soon. Well, I guess I don't have to. Then entering the room that you can't see anything in. Fake pull. Wonderful. What I actually need to do is land on this platform that you can definitely see. I've heard some arguments about that room. About how you can see the platforms if you look really hard and if you also look at the map. But like, come on. They just look like the background. Oh, this room too? These platforms? I like, why did they do that? They could have just made the platforms visible. Yo, calm down. See, like these mushrooms. Like, did they just like forget to like render them or something? These are mushroom platforms, you can see them. They actually like look like a unique environment. Nice spear throw. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Right, I think I'm here. Go up. Yeah, shelter right here. We're just gonna pretend that I ate some food, okay? Because I want to save. I passed the shelter. Did I? Oh, up in the earlier room? Yeah, I didn't have food. Okay, skip. I don't care. And I'm gonna restart the game. Now, I didn't really consider that going through Fetid Glen to get to Salination is kind of a really annoying route. But we're making it through. You can use invisibility, so it's not awful. Also, I did have max karma. Did I just not notice? Oh, come on. Damn, you're fast. Oh, lap mods. Oh, this is a fun area. A lot of time you're forced to come into contact with the... I missed that spear too. So far the categories are normal ending with no warps, normal ending with warps, all echoes with no warps, and second ending with warps, of course, because it's necessary. I guess there could be an all echoes with warps. Does this go anywhere? That's a solid wall. Don't mind me, green the suit. I like doing that. No, don't chase after me. All I did is throw your house. Is it that bad? Hi. I didn't expect to see you. Surely this is close to the echo, right? That's a solid wall. Could you tell? Totally just doesn't look like just two poles. No? Levitating? Just like any form of levitation? Oh, this is also a solid wall. Even though it looks like a semi-solid floor. Sorry, I'm being nitpicky. Here's the portal. Okay. So it does kind of take a while, but it's not that bad. The problem is that now we're here. In everyone's favorite region. And that's why. At least, actually, I'm not gonna accept that because I don't want to go all the way back through that area. I'm also just gonna do this. Did he just do that? Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the floor. Hope you don't mind. Classic Coral Caves. This is not Coral Caves. This is part of Aether Ridge still, right? Salination. I don't even know where I am on the map. What room is this? F17. Here I am. And I wanted to go from here to... Okay. Shoot, I don't know where the portals lead. Does the which map is it? Does this map have the information that I'm looking for? Where's the entrance? Okay, yeah, bottom right has the echo, but where's the cold storage connections? Because cold storage comes here, right? Is that top left? Or is that, no, that's heat ducts. Right? No, is that the other room? Shoot. I don't remember. I'm just going to warp to this room just to check. There's not even a portal here. Is there supposed to be a portal here? Man, the interactive map is just kind of just a huge mess. One room is like way off to the side for no reason. I'm a lot of time I'm using a map to help with navigation. Echo portal should be there. So is it because that I exited out of the game when I got this echo? Because this is the cold storage echo, right? Because I went to the echo. That's unfortunate. That kind of messes with this route a lot. Because I thought that I could go out of my way to get the echo and then exit out, and then the portal would still be here. But I guess not. That kind of just ruins this route, doesn't it? Because cold storage was gonna, yeah, the connection from Salination to cold storage was the way that I was gonna get back to Aether Ridge and get all those echoes. I guess I can just, but that adds so much time to the routes. Because I could just get the cold storage echo and then go backwards. But then I have to go all the way back to Stormy Coast instead of just exiting out to just start in Stormy Coast, right? So I would have to do all that backtracking. Go through the portal again and quit out. Would that be faster? That's kind of a messy way to do it. Because I do need to get back to Stormy Coast in order to get the Signal Spires Echo and the Verdant Waterways Echo. I'm just trying to make the all echoes routes different than the normal ending routes. Because obviously you would have already gotten this echo chain starting from Aether Ridge doing the normal routes. But then from Salination you need to get back to Desolate Tract and then, but I guess that probably isn't that much slower. That's kind of what I'm worried about. That the normal ending route is to get the Aether Ridge chain and then get like 2 more echoes after that. And then the all echoes route would just be the exact same thing. But after you get the Salination echo, you just go back to like Desolate Tract. So you'd go, Aether Ridge chain up to Salination, then you'd go cold storage, surface, Desolate Tract, and then just do all those echoes. But I would prefer because the route that I'm trying to do goes through the Desolate Tract chain, and then in Salination, well, after Fetid Glen, you go to Salination, and then you can go backwards. But that would mean that you need to act to open up the cold storage portal in advance. And if it doesn't stay open by exiting out, then I guess I can't do it then. What happens if I go... Okay, we're totally breaking apart this run. What if I go to cold storage? I just go to the echo room. Wherever that is. So I've already gotten the echo. I'm just carrying this ball of food around. So the portal is here. This should take me to... Also, how are you supposed to enter this portal normally? Hello? Okay, that's not solid. Yeah, that does lead to this room. That's unfortunate. I guess you really would just need to go through the portal and then just come back and run back to then just run back to Stormy Coast the normal way. That's unfortunate. I mean, this route is probably just slower anyways, right? Oh great, did I double spawn it? What the heck? Salination. Oh, it's actually really close. Hold on, don't go down. Fun geometry, thank you. Okay, I definitely double spawned this. What is this? Aether Ridge, quit out. So get that one done early. Desolate to Salination. They go back to Heat Ducts. But that's a one-way. Salination to Heat Ducts is a one-way portal. But then that would let you continue the Torrid Chain to the end. See, this one-way, I hope this one-way portal is a bug. Heat desalination. So Desolate Tract, Turbulent Pump, Heat Ducts, Salination. Oh, you're talking about the normal ending? And not the all echoes? No, for all echoes. So how do you get the like Verdant Waterways and Fetid Glen? Aether Ridge, Desolate, Salination, Toward Desert. Oh, Cold Storage, then Stormy Coast, then Signal Spires, then Verdant Waterways. Okay. Yeah, that probably works better than this. Especially if this is what happens. Wait, it's the wrong room. Wait, the bulletproof, come back. Oh, weed. Hi, Eel. I don't know why you did that. Wait, did I just go in a loop? Hold on. No. My goodness. Cool. I don't know how you're supposed to get up here normally. But I guess you can float. So if I was now in cold storage, I would want to... I closed all my maps. cold storage to Badlands, which is where is that? Where is that portal? It's not that one. That one is desolate. No. Up is desolate. That is stormy. Down is shrouded. Is it to the I don't remember. Oh, thank you. I don't know where I'm going. So from this portal. Is it this room? There's so many portals in this region. Was this really necessary? So up, no, those, no, they do connect. So up and then left, or no, right. Don't worry, just an egg bug. Oh, that's how you're supposed to do this room. Okay. Oh yeah, you can take him. Really? I was so fast. Like surely I could just sneak down there. Nope. Where am I? Oh, we're in Fetid Glen. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Are there 2 portals from strategy here? Are there? Wait, is this what this portal is? No, my food. That works somehow. Where does this go? What? Wait, where am I? Cold storage. Surface. Not where I want to go. Although I guess this could be part of the route. But I'd have to get the Aether portal. Well, I guess there's no reason this shouldn't be, right? I either go like Badlands, Shrouded Coast, Aether Ridge toward Desert, Badlands, or I go surface toward Desert, Badlands, Shrouded Coast. but I have to get Aether early. But Aether is already in a good position early. So how do I get from the surface to Torrid Desert? Who knows? It's another massive region. It's not up there. It's oh no, is it is it this way? Where am I right now? Future. That's the other side of the map, isn't it? DO6. Right down a bit. I'm getting real tired of these maps. Oh, it's this one. Where am I now? Oh, it's overlapping on the interactive map. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay. Why are these rooms arranged like this? So, yeah, right down. Okay, okay. I was honestly just ready to die there. Like, oh, I guess I just fell to a death pit. I also lost max karma, that's why I can't jump. Here. Right, down. Okay. Keeps going. That's not the way that I wanted it to go. I don't like you. Okay. A regular vulture? I should have floated a bit, maybe. Okay, this should be the right one, right? Whoa, don't fall. This is a dropper. Okay. Is this actually where I wanted to go? Okay, so now we're in good regions though, so it's actually really easy to navigate now. I just need to go left. What's the idea for this route? I don't even know at this point. I think this route just doesn't work because of the connection from cold storage to salination. Sure, I want max karma back anyways. Oi! He attacked me into hanging onto the ceiling. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Usually they are not aggressive at all until they find a spot. Alright, place your bets. Are there going to be like 1,000 crabs in this room? Guys. Okay, there's only 3. I think that's a normal amount. I don't know what causes, like, I don't know what causes them to duplicate 1,000 times, but you know, there could be way more than 3 in that room. That's possible. Yeah. There's a bit of... Oh, actually, I don't think I want to take that path. Do I? No. You go up here. Don't mind that. Yeah. Or you just climb that pole that I didn't see. Even though I've gone through this room several times. Stop. Let's go somewhere else. It's funny how they can crush you like that and it doesn't do any damage, but the moment they're spinning around, it instant kills you. Wow, this is a very sudden echo. But it is on like one far edge of the map, so you're gonna end up here anyways. Whether you know it's here or not. Whee! And of course it means we're gonna have to take this route through Badlands. And I can't even use the ability. And, okay, why do I always get instantly killed? At least the echo saves me. That spear just fall out of bounds. that gonna be a problem? Okay, thank you. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Go to Skylands or no? The opposite side of Skylands. So you know how in Chimney you have to go up and then to the left to get to Skylands? Just go to the right instead. Oh, I ran out of time. Go. To the mud. I could probably do this. Oh, I don't have max charm anymore, right? And that doesn't really work anyways. There's just a wall there. Ancients are interesting. So this is just go left simulator. I'm bad. I always forget. Is it this left or this left? This left. They're probably to the same place anyways. Let's do this. Because I can. Oh, that's probably faster. Hate but love Rain World, that's how it is. No, it's the Whiplash state. I got carried away. That was funny. And then we get banished back here as a reward. Wait, is this where I wanted to go? Shrouded Coast, yeah. So at this point, I think I would have gotten all the echoes, but I forgot the Aether Ridge one. Where's the Ripple in cold storage? I have no idea. I think that's actually on the map. Hold on, cold storage. Huh, cold storage just has another Shrouded Coast portal. That's cool and necessary. Oh, it's like on the far... It's way over... That's so far away. This would be a horrible ending location. Because we're all the way at the bottom of Station Annex, and we have to go all the way to the top right of the region. Would there be another... Also, PC is dying again, thank you. Would there be another ending location? If I went back to Shrouded Coast... Where are you? Where is the ripple here? Right, I remember that spot. It might not be that far away. I mean, Shrouded isn't the largest region. It's a little bit confusing. Wow, yeah, this map is very confusing. Dog room. So from the Echo, go left. No, that doesn't work. Go right. That doesn't work. Up. There we go. So right. Right. No, right. Right, up, right. Down. Left, up. I think it helps to leave the room and come back. I'm not entirely sure though. You just spent a long time waiting for this. Oh, there we go. Taking the fruit with me. Oh, no loading, I guess, for some reason. You know, you could probably exit out there, because I guess getting the Echo, that's all you need to get the Echo, right? What? This goes up? How do you get up here? Okay, that just requires the floats, I guess. A very high level float, too. I didn't even make it up. Huh, that's funny. Gonna put an arena unlock up there? That'd actually be kind of mean. It'd be nice if they were in locations that like weren't that hard to find, but still just a little bit hidden. And there already is a Karma Flower. Oops, wrong room. Right, this is the wrong room. I was supposed to go up. Here. Nope, is this also incorrect? No, this is the right one. That's a lizard. I actually did not see that at all. I'm slow. I can't escape. Is that moth watching me from up there? Okay, now we're here. Wait, this goes to Aether Ridge, doesn't it? Well, I mean, if I did the route correctly, I would have already gotten the Aether Ridge Echo. This region, Shattered Coast, was one of the worst regions after it got rotted. There's like no food at all. There's the rattler things everywhere, and they just like... Oh, I don't even have max karma. I can't do this. Hold on. Yeah, that route is probably better. The cold storage connection really just messes everything up. I would like it if activating an echo was all you needed to open up the portal from the other side. But I guess you're technically not going through the portal, so it doesn't count. Dude, you're standing right on it. Bling? Yeah. Could I do... Because this area already has low gravity, right? That actually worked. I didn't expect that. Is that faster? Maybe? Heck. Yeah, very, very weird route that I took. I mean, it'd be better if it worked. You're not catching me. You're not a pink lizard. Hear the backflip? Hello. Alright, so this would be the end of the run, pretty much. I mean, Ancient Urban would be the same as it is in the normal run. I missed out on the Aether Ridge Echo. Because I was planning on going from Cold Storage to Badlands, Shrouded Coast, and then the Aether Ridge toward Desert, then back to Badlands. And that would be the last. Although I think that'd skip out on the Shrouded Coast Echo, but I don't know. Maybe that would work out better, but the Cold Storage connection with Salination kind of messed up this whole route. So, there's another route like Desolate Track, Turbulent Pup, Heat Ducks, Salination, get that Echo, go back to Heat Ducks, toward Desert, Badlands, Shrouded Coast, Cold Storage, Salination, then go to, I think, yeah, you'd get the Salination Echo, then you go back to Stormy Coast, Signal Spires, Verdant Waterways, Fed Glen. Is that missing? No, that gets all of them. Maybe I'll try that route too. My computer is dying once again. Like, possible exaggeration. So yeah. Oh, will this save me in Ancient Urban? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that's a cool route. As long as it's like significantly different than just doing the normal route, then I'll probably do both categories. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.